All right. After a long day of pause, I think I'm gonna be back. I am back with the walkthroughs. So yeah, here we go. Passage one. We have what kinds of questions? We have two kinds of. I think not two, but one, two, three kinds of questions. You may use any letter more than once. These are matching features. They are called matching. I want you to know, like, matching features, and then not in order. They do not come in order. Not in order. So what you're gonna do is that you need to find you will read one paragraph and you will come back and try to find the suitable let's say which sentence here contains a paragraph A, if possible, if it even exists. Here is advantages of green roofs. We need to find where the advantages are. All right, city rooftops covered with greenery have many advantages. These include lessening the likelihood of floods will occur. We need the word floods. I see somewhere. So how green roofs in the city can integrate with living walls, environmental friendly, which are partially completed, covered with greenery. All right, I need a word that I can find. Drainage, built environments made for more sustainable. City leaders. All right, I think I'm gonna be back out. It should be somewhere here. The norm for new developments. There needs to be support for public authorities. I can see the word. There's a flood, likelihood of floods will occur, and so on. Which two advantages of using newer buildings of green roofs are mentioned in paragraph C of the passage? I think we can find it first. So in North America, green roofs have become, so here it's like a longer growing season. We have longer growing season, more economically used, great water storage, ability to cultivate more plant types, a large surface area for growing plants. There we go, two things. So in North America, green roofs have become mainstream. Mainstream means it has become public. It means it's everywhere, with a wide area of expensive, accessible, and food-producing roofs installed in buildings. Again, city leaders and authorities have helped push the movement forward. Only recently, San Francisco, U.S., created a policy requiring new buildings to have green roofs. Toronto, Canada, has policies dating from the 1990s encouraging the development of urban farms and rooftops. These countries also benefit from having power buildings than in many parts of the world, which makes it easier to install green roofs. Being able to keep enough water at roof, being able to keep enough water at roof height and distribute it right across the rooftop is crucial. So which two advantages? Being able to keep enough water, so like enough water means ability to have water storage capacity and distribute it right across the roof is crucial to maintain the plants on any green roof, especially in outbuilding roofs where fruit and vegetables are farmed. And it's much easier to do this in newer buildings, which can typically hold greater weight. Oh, there you go. Then to retrofit ones. Having a stronger roof also makes it easier to grow a greater variety of plants. All right, there you go. So we found it. So the answer is going to be here. I think I'm going to choose C, and it's going to be C, and it's going to be D. The reason for that, the paraphrase here, is a great water storage means typically hold greater weight. And another one is to grow a, let's say, greater variety of plants. There you go. Two things we already have. We have two things. So there you go. What I'm trying to do here is that I'm going straight to the passage. Do you see that I'm finding that it's already indicating that it's paragraph C. In which part of the paragraph C does it mention? And that's it. Here it says which two aims of the new variations on the concept of green roofs are mentioned in paragraph E. So now I'm going to see DE. As the experts, so here it's to provide habitats. So I'm going to say to provide habitats, a wide range of species, to grow plants successfully even in the wettest climates, to regulate the temperature of the immediate environment, to generate power from sustainable sources, and to collect water to supply other buildings. All right, as the expertise about green roofs, official standards have been developed to ensure that they are designed, constructed, and maintained properly and function well. Improvements in the science and technology underpinning green roof development have also led to new variations in the concept. For example, blue roofs enable buildings to hold water over longer periods of time. Interesting. Okay, so hold water rather than draining it away quickly, crucial in times of heavier rainfall. There are also combinations of green roofs with solar panels and brown roofs, which are wilder in nature and maximize biodiversity. If the trend continues, it would create new jobs and a more vibrant and sustainable local food economy. Alongside many other benefits, there are still barriers to overcome. But the evidence so far indicates that green roofs have potential to transform cities and help them function sustainable long in the future. The success stories need to be studied and replicated elsewhere. Hmm. Paragraph E. Paragraph E. What does it say? Construct and maintain properly and function well. Okay, it's very to maximize biodiversity, which are wilder in nature, and so the there are also combinations of green roofs with solar panels and brown roofs, which are wilder in nature and maximize biodiversity. Maximize biodiversity. I think this is going to be the one. Maximize biodiversity. To maximize biodiversity. Maximize biodiversity to grow plants successfully in the wettest climates. Um, so it could if the trend continues, it could create new jobs and a more vibrant and sustainable local food economy, alongside with other many benefits. This is another one. This is another one. To grow, no, it does not mention. This one is not mentioned. To regulate the temperature of the immediate environment, to generate power from sustainable source. To generate power. Uh, have long new variations of the concept to collect water to supply other buildings. So the potential to transform cities and help them function sustainable long into the future. There are still barriers to overcome, but the evidence so far indicates that green roofs have potential to transform cities and help them function sustainably long in the future. Mm, okay, if the trend continues, it could create new jobs and more vibrant, sustainable local food economy. Construct and function well. Improvements in the science and technology underpinning green roofs have also led to new variations in the concept. Um, Very hard. Okay, we'll come back. But paragraph E. Do we have anything here? Mention of several challenges to be overcome before a green roof can be installed. No. Reference to a city where green roofs have been promoted for many years. No. Again, I believe that existing green roofs should be used as a model for new ones. Okay. The belief that existing green roofs should be used as a model for new ones. Is that the one? Um, there are still barriers. The success stories need to be studied and replicated elsewhere to make green, blue, brown, and food-producing roofs than the norm in cities around the world. All right. Improvements in science and technology underpinning green roofs development also have led to new variations in the concept. For example, blue roofs enable buildings to hold water over a long period of time rather than draining it away quickly, crucial in times of heavy rainfall. We have crucial in times of heavy rainfall here, which makes something like to grow plants so crucial in times of heavy rainfalls. But it does not say it to grow plants successfully even in the wettest climates. It does not say anything about it. Um, so if the trend continues, it could create. All right, I'm not sure, but I think very interesting, very interesting. here, for green roofs to become the norm of new developments, there needs to be support from public authorities and private investors. Okay. So mention several challenges to be overcome before green roofs can be installed. There needs to be support from public authorities and private investors. Those responsible for maintaining buildings may have to acquire new skills such as landscaping, and in some cases, volunteers may need to help out. Other considerations include installing. Okay, everything here is basically talking about this one. These are the factors. They need to acquire new skills, such as landscaping. In many cases, volunteers will need to be helped. Meeting health and safety requirements, as public as well as planning restrictions. All right. These are the ones, but it also says some sort of an answer: the need to make a persuasive argument for the financial benefits of green roof. To convince investors and developers that installing green, to convince is already saying, because I saw the word convince. To convince here is something that is referring to here. This is going to be question number 5. Question number 5 over here, and so basically here overall. Question number 1 as well. So it's talking about only these parts. So I think this one is going to be D as well, because to make a persuasive argument. So to convince investors and developers. So means financial benefits, or of course investors. Paragraph E, I didn't find it, but let's go a little bit more. All right, I think let's read A. Rooftops covered with grass, vegetables, and gardens. And lush foliage are now common sight in many cities around the world. More and more private companies and city authorities are investing in green roofs, drawn to their wide-ranging benefits. Among the benefits are saving on energy costs, mitigating the risk of floods. Oh, okay. Look at that. I thought it's going to be very calming first. So this includes lessening the likelihood of floods will occur, reducing how much money is spent on, so making habitats for urban wildlife, tackling air pollution, and even growing food. Saving on energy costs. Saving on energy costs means how much money is spent on energy. Very nice. There we go. We have energy already here. Question number 1. Is it? No. Question number 6. There you go. Energy is going to be the answer. And creating environments that are suitable for wildlife. In many cases, they can also be used for producing something. Producing what? Making habitats for urban livelihoods, tackling air pollution, and even growing food. Growing food. Okay, makes sense. So producing what? Producing food, obviously. Makes sense. All right, very nice one. We found the answers very quickly. So question number 7. There you go. So there are also social benefits of green roofs. For example, the medical profession recommends something as an activity to help people cope with mental health issues. These increasingly radical urban designs can help cities adapt to monumental problems they face. But the involvement of city authorities, business, and other institutions is crucial to ensuring their success. As is research investigating different options to suit the variety of rooftop spaces found in cities, the UK is relatively new to developing green roofs, and local governments and institutions are playing a major role in spreading the practice. London is home to much of the UK's ongoing research is showcasing how green roofs in cities can integrate with the living walls, environmentally friendly, and walls which are partially or completely covered with greenery, including growing mediums such as soil or water. So doctors are increasingly prescribing time spent gardening outdoors for patients dealing with anxiety and depression. So the medical profession recommends what? Prescribing time spent gardening outdoors. Gardening. So gardening outdoors. Doctors are prescribing to gardening outdoors. So it's going to be question 8. Question 8. There you go. Okay. Studies have also shown that the availability of green spaces can prevent physical problems such as dealing with anxiety and depression, and have found that access to even most basic green spaces can provide a better quality of life for dementia sufferers, obesity, So obesity is going to be the one, I guess. Yeah. So obesity is physical. So obesity means being fat. So there we go. So that means question 9. There we go. We finished about that. All right. So B, paragraph B. Do we have any answers to examples of how green roofs can work in combination with other green urban initiatives? Yes. B. B. We already have that here. There we go. I believe that existing green roofs should be used as a model for new ones. No. In North America, green roofs have become mainstream. I think C, paragraph C, we already read it. Paragraph C is basically about paragraph C is basically about where in which countries which countries are already using. So Toronto, San Francisco, U.S. Toronto created a policy requiring new buildings to have green roofs. So Toronto, Canada has policies dating from 1990s. So reference to a city where green roofs have been promoted for many years. Reference to a city. Toronto, Canada. A city. There you go. You have the answer over there. Reference to a city. Question number 2. So the question number 2, the answer is going to be C. This one is probably going to be E. I believe that existing green roofs. As the expertise about green roofs, official standards have developed to ensure that they are designed, constructed, and maintained and function well. Also, improvements in the science and technology underpinning green roof development. Underpinning green roof development is something very interesting. Underpinning green roof development has also led to new variations in the concept. For example, blue roofs enable buildings. Enable buildings to hold water longer period. There are also combinations of green roofs. Very interesting. I don't know. Very, very interesting. I guess. In the future, it says in the future, but I'm not sure what else does it really refer. It's like a very, very interesting yet confusing. Due to development of science and technology, which has led to green roof development, like science, green roof development. I guess the thing is that okay. I think now I understand it here. I think now I understand this part. Because the green roof is a new it's an alternative for blue roofs. And then there was another roof, I guess. There was one more roof. Green roof. So basically, what is it trying to say is that roofs, they work now as a model for blue roofs. That store water, and brown blue roofs, and there was one more. I think there was brown, I guess, right? No, we read it somewhere. Oh, there you go. Brown roofs, which are which are, excuse me, something. I didn't do this. So brown roofs. We also have brown roofs, which are wilder in nature and maximize biodiversity. So green roofs, they work it. The green roof will work as an alternative. So which means is existing green roofs should be used as a model for new ones. All right, so there we go. I think this is going to be E. Although I'm not sure. You have to make sure. Can you maybe just comment down below if I made any mistakes. But here, something is making me insane here. Like question 11, 12 to 13. Something is making me crazy. I think because to provide habitats for a wide range of species, I did that. Maximize biodiversity, I found it. Grow plants, I didn't. To regulate that temperature, no, I didn't. There's no such information. These two are not available. These two are not available inside in answer. The thing is that I'm doing it I'm doing it very very fast. I'm just not trying to read all of them. It does not make sense to read all of them. It's just about knowing the locations with the answers, and also knowing the paraphrase. To generate power from sustainable source. Sustainable source. What is a sustainable source? Do we have a sustainable source here? I don't know if there's a sustainable source. Very interesting ones. Brown roofs, which are wild in nature, if the trend continues, blah blah blah. So there are also combinations of green roofs with solar panels and brown roofs, which are wild in nature, maximized by diversity, sustainable local food economy. Solar panel is a source of sustainable source. I mean, it's a type of sustainable source. I think it's gonna be D. I don't know. Let me choose that. So because this is a solar panel. Solar panel. It's a sustainable source. To collect water to supply other buildings, there's no such thing. There's no such text. I think it's basically removed. All right, so I think we did this, we did that, we did all of them similarly. So there you go, guys. It's very, very easy. These ones also, so let's say it's summer completion, follows the order, follows the order. So follows the order, but not always. But not always. You have to be aware of that. So there you go, guys. Finished. If you have any questions, make sure to comment down below, and hopefully I'm gonna be back again, making more posts. Once I finished doing all the walkthroughs, I will go with the writing course. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Have a wonderful time. If you have any questions, again, make sure to comment down below. Make sure to like it, and of course, subscribe. And finally, what I really want to ask for is to share for those people who lack the education and something similar to that. Thank you so much.